read the books. So
Right.
we decided we would all read the Harry Potter
The
books.
family that reads together stays
Exactly.
together.
And we decided that Brogan would read first because she's the fastest reader. I would read second. Sherry would read last. Darian would read third. And so
Do you see
then,
this right here? Do you see this right here?
Yeah.
This is a tear forming on the corner of my eye at the beauty of this gesture.
well, and the thing,
my kids,
let me just tell
my
you,
sons can't read.
it-
Go ahead.
it caused problems in the household
Why?
because Brogan had finished all the books. I was on book 3 or 4. All right. So we could have conversations at the table, but she couldn't tell me everything. And the other two were just left out in the cold.
She didn't want to spoil the ending. Yeah.
Because the books are somewhat different than the movies.
Oh,
Yes.
they're much better. Much better.
Well,
They
yeah.
are, really?
Yeah, I've read them.
There's
By the
more
way,
explanation
before
in the book.
Before I get a call from the Postal Service, all my sons can read. I see this
They
phone.
have
It's
a-
going to light up any moment.
No
from
thanks to you, though,
The
it
guy,
sounds
the
like.
guy that works at the Postal Service,
They
he listens
agitated-
every morning while he's working. And he's going to call and say, let me tell you something, Dad, I can read. That's why I work at the Postal Service. By the way, zip codes, they mean nothing. Anyway,
Right.
19, and I don't need a call from the Postal Service about that either. They're vitally important, zip codes. I just want to say that for the record. Tom, write that down, please. Music history, June 21st, 1948. Columbia Records begin the first mass production of the 33 1/3 RPM LP.
Okay. Before that was the 78,
Yes, it was.
which was a big record.
Not
I've
very
seen
good
those.
sound. Not
Yeah.
very good sound. You can still buy them every once in a while. You find the right place.
Yeah. Got some out in the closet.
Do you? I've got a bunch of albums, vinyl.
Yeah.
Which is very cool these days, I'm told. I don't listen to them.
Retro, huh?
It is. 1952, Fats Domino's "Going Home" became his first #1 hit. I thought he just did wasn't he the one that just did the twist?
Fats Domino? No.
Who did
that
the
was
twist?
Chubby Checker.
He's a large guy. That's all I knew.
He's in the right realm.
He's just a large fella. 1955, Johnny Cash's single "Cry, Cry, Cry." You see, that's where the legend would get me out of trouble when I would say something like that. I got nailed yesterday. I got nailed at Rotary yesterday
Uh-oh.
because Scott England, Dr. Scott England,
Doctor.
Fairfield 112, is still telling people that walk up to him, did you know that Mike Dreeth honestly thought that when asked the trivia question, which country has a beaver on it,
On its flag, yes.
that Mike Dreeth said Jamaica. He continues to tell people that it's remarkable that somebody with any kind of education would think that there are beaver in Jamaica and that they would be so... I'm going to tell you something. If the Jamaicans found a wild beaver, they'd put it right on their flag. There's no doubt in my mind that it'd become honored as a great symbol of industrialist dam building. I'm just saying. 1975, this date, James Taylor's "How Sweet It Is" was released. It's a great song. You don't need
Yes.
to, you don't need to sing, Tom. You
Okay.
don't need to sing. Elton John in '76, he did a collaboration, and we're going to tell you. The question is, did Albert Pujols make a mistake leaving the St. Louis Cardinals for the L.A. Angels? We'll do that when we come back on Morning Coffee.
Napa know-how.
At Napa Auto Care Centers, you'll get a $75 prepaid Visa card when you spend $250 on Napa brake parts, which is cause to celebrate. Because normally the sound of screeching brakes means your bank account's about to take a hit. But getting $75 back makes that hit not so bad. Quality parts installed by the pros. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Care Centers. Exclusions apply. Offer ends 6/30/19.
It's Bobby Bones. One of the hardest parts of shopping for anything is finding the time. But with the flexible test drive, Hyundai brings the car to you. That's right. Stuck at the office, just have a few minutes? Schedule it out right now. And with their streamlined purchase options, you can take the paper out of paperwork and get a lot done right there online. Hyundai Shopper Assurance, car shopping made better. Available at participating dealerships. Test drive subject to availability. Visit HyundaiUSA.com/shopper assurance for more details.
When describing traditional products like checking or savings accounts, many banks use the words personal banking. At F&B, we like to focus on the personal side of that term. How? By always applying personal attention, by always delivering with personal care, and by treating you like a person, not an account. F&B, Banking Business Life. Member FDIC.
6 out of 10 people diagnosed with Alzheimer's will wander at some point. Silver Search is a new tool in Illinois to help locate those missing with Alzheimer's or another dementia. Go to silversearchillinois.org for more information on how you can help law enforcement agencies when someone goes missing. You can also find information on brain health and early warning signs of Alzheimer's on our website, silversearchillinois.org.
Sponsored by the Alzheimer's Association.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when the House Judiciary Committee said yes, President Nixon should be impeached? The Supreme Court ordered the president to hand over his Watergate tapes. Charlton Heston appeared on the first of the CBS Bicentennial Minutes. Chris Evert and her then fiancé Jimmy Connors both won titles at Wimbledon. We said adios to Argentine President Juan Perón and to former Chief Justice Earl Warren. Meanwhile, the new music sounded like this.
Please come to Boston. You and me against the world. Tell me something good. I love you. Wild thing, hang on in there, baby. The night Chicago died. Grab me gently. Show is up sitting here. Because I love working in the car wash blue.
Those songs were big winners when they hit the air, but when did they? The answer and a touch of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
This is Christy, and Carnaby has kicked off our Super Summer Sale. All Brighton sandals, flips, and straw handbags are 25% off. You'll find a packed rack of 50 to 75% merchandise too. With your $125 Brighton purchase, receive a free Rainbow Bright canvas tote. Come see the Carnaby girls and let us get you ready for all your summer fun. Open late on Thursdays and Saturdays till 5.
Isn't this a great time of year? With cookouts, baseball games, and vacation getaways, there's always something to do. It's also a great time to buy a new car, truck, or SUV. This is Anthony Over with White County Ford Chrysler in Carmine, and we know how busy you are this time of year. That's why we're making it easy to buy your next new Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, or Jeep with special summer prices. Make your summer great with a new car, truck, or SUV from White County Ford Chrysler on Route 1 in Carmine.
July 1974. Feel like making love.
Roberta Flack and Feel Like Making Love, the top song of July 1974. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another time capsule.
Well, that reeks Fairfield City Band. They played last night.
Mm-hmm.
Did not get rained on. It also reeks NBC News. Mike Dreeth reporting. Doug Anderson here. Our question of the day, did Albert Pujols make a mistake leaving the St. Louis Cardinals for the L.A. Angels and Anaheim, or whatever they call themselves these
LA
days?
Angels. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's some bizarre thing. They've got L.A. on one side and Anaheim on the other. Anyway, the question was that. Where are you stand on this, Anderson?
Oh, I think it was a big mistake.
On his part?
On his part, absolutely.
What about the Cardinals' part?
Well, they obviously, what did they offer him? $200 million, I think.
I'm not quite sure that we all know exactly what they did offer him.
It was a lot. So they obviously wanted to keep him.
Yes.
You know, they were making a pitch for him to finish his career in St. Louis.
Well, here's
so.
what you missed. You missed out on all the lead up to the 3,000th hit, the 500th, the 600 home runs, all those things. You would have been able to make money.
Right.
That would have been good for the Cardinals, I think.
Sure, it would have.
Yeah.
So.
And to point out, he left in 2011. What hasn't happened since 2011? A world championship.
World championship.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought, my opinion was that he stands at home plate tonight, and Yachty walks out in front to make sure that there's no pitches, so that everybody can get into the full-throated adulation towards Albert, that he's going to think, maybe I shouldn't have left. And I'm going to tell you something. This is funny. Doug, you got to hear this. Tom, you got to hear this. There's a guy that I went to high school with. I played football with him. He's a great guy. I haven't talked to him for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
And he posted on my commentary, you couldn't be more wrong.
Oh.
He didn't say, Mike, how's it going? That's an interesting opinion. It was, dude, you don't have a clue. So nice to hear from you, Mike. From Mike. Anyway, 126 people said they agreed that that Pujols will think tonight this, if he hasn't already thought, that was a mistake leaving.
Mm-hmm.
68 said they didn't think that. So is 126 yes, did Albert Pujols make a mistake? 68 no. And we had over, we had 194 votes. So.
Okay.
Good.
Anyway, Mark said he made more money and the Cardinals got the best years out of him. Worked good for both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Chris says Albert wouldn't have lasted in St. Louis. His body has been in constant decline since he left with nagging injuries. Would he have been great in St. Louis? Probably not. So to answer your question, no. Trout was the biggest miss by St. Louis in years. I didn't know that St. Louis had a chance at Trout. Liz Ann says, you mean, did the Cardinals make a mistake letting Albert go? I think Albert had to do what was best for his family. That's a good point, I think. Marty says, financially, over the long haul, he would have done better in St. Louis. That 10-year personal services contract is going to
That's
stick.
tough. That's tough.
John says, it's not about the money.
It's for the love of the game.
I had
Play for the love of the game.
Close friend said yesterday, when they say it's not about the money,
It really is.
it's about the money.
Baseball been very, very good
to me. Caleb says he gave the Cardinals plenty of options. I believe he actually turned down a bigger offer from the Marlins, which would that have been a disaster if he had gone there. Here's a good one. I love this one from Nate. He knew his body wouldn't withstand as well in the NL with fielding, and the AL had the DH. That's why he went. Now, here's an idea. Ask questions about the Cubs, since they are in Illinois, and we've beat the Cardinals the last 3 years, including a World Series. Cardinals were not in the World Series, but I understand your point, Nate. And Rob said, no, he done fine in L.A.
He done fine.
He done fine. So there you go.
Okay.
That'll be interesting watching. I will be there too. In front of the TV tonight. See what happens.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm going tomorrow, actually.
You are.
I am. So I sold the winning ticket from Rotary
You did.
for the 20.
Did you?
I did. I sold
Are
it
you
to my
going?
brother-in-law, and he invited me to go tomorrow. So, yep.
What a lucky guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're going to be with what, 22?
24 tickets he won for the Cardinals game tomorrow.
Wow.
You absolutely. That's fantastic.
It is.
Congratulations.
I'm excited.
You know what I did, stupidly?
You didn't buy a ticket, did you?
I bought all of them.
It only takes one.
I know, but I mean, I hate going up to, hey, Tom, you want to buy a ticket for the Rotary thing? It's only going to, how much did it cost?
They were $10 a ticket.
Tom, you want to give me $10 so I can get you into the Rotary drawing?
No.
No, you see? It made you feel uncomfortable, didn't I, Tom?
Well, there you go.
You know?
Yes.
Because
Maybe it's the way you approach it.
Well, I'm his boss. Guess what, Tom? You're going to buy a ticket
There
to the
you
Rotary.
go.
That's the way I should have handled
His
it.
wallet would have come out faster than you could.
You're volunteering to buy a Rotary
I
ticket.
can see you really want to buy this $10 ticket to the Rotary. So I just bought all of them.
Did you?
I spent $100, and guess what? You're going, and I'm not.
I'll send you a picture.
Is that a call that we need to take?
We can take it.
All right.
Hi, you're on the morning coffee.
Good morning. By the way, you guys and Mark, you're like me. You're vintage primed.
We're old.
Vintage prime.
Vintage prime.
Doug's younger, much younger.
And Mike, I was telling Double D yesterday afternoon, Mr. Pujols, as much as I enjoyed him,
Yes.
he was starting to get a few holes in his swing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be watching the games. Boy, he was taking some pitches. I mean, I think, and he wanted more money, Mike. I mean,
Yeah. I think he wouldn't be playing today if he was with the Cardinals. I think he would have retired by now. I really do. Thanks. I appreciate it. You good point. Very good point. Well, that's enough of that. Did you hear this? Are you guys? I'm a big fan of fried chicken.
Aren't we all?
How about you, Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Love the fried chicken.
I love fried chicken. Well, so one of my favorite people on the planet is the Colonel.
Right.
Colonel Sanders.
Yes.
I got to see him in person when I was a kid.
When he was
the
alive.
real
Really?
Yeah,
Colonel
the real
Sanders?
Colonel Sanders.
No kidding.
He started
as
that
far
business.
as I remember.
He started that business when he was about my current age. In his decline.
Right. When he's
after his prime.
After his prime.
It's amazing Libby's still working here. All right, so did you ever think a KFC chicken sandwich needed a little extra crunch? Well, if you did, then you'll be pleased to hear the fast food chain is launching the new KFC Cheetos chicken sandwich on July 1st. It's just around the corner, man.
It'll make your lips orange.
Yes, it will. They KFC tweeted about the new sandwich saying, quote, I am finger-licking thrilled to bring the KFC Cheetos sandwich to KFC locations nationwide on July 1st. The sandwich will also have Cheetos sauce and mayonnaise. Yuck. Yuck.
That does not sound appealing.
It's only available for 4 weeks. This is sort of like...
I'm going on vacation next week. And
bring one back for Double D.
He'll try it, won't he?
It won't even have to be hot.
That's right.
Bring back 4.
It's been in the car for a week.
Bring back 4. And now all for him. There's a foot in... oh, geez, I'm sorry. I don't think that's a good idea. Here's something about...
I don't know. The Subway sandwich with the Fritos on it is really good. Chicken enchilada with the Fritos on it.
That doesn't sound bad.
But I haven't tried
Cheetos
that
is
yet.
a different...
You haven't tried that?
I have not.
Oh, that was
No.
it's a good one.
I don't know.
But you can only get it at certain times.
Why mess up your fried chicken?
They already have extra crispy, do they not? Apparently that's
In the
not crispy
sandwich?
enough.
Don't you get the opportunity to have extra crispy?
Yeah,
in it?
I would think so.
Well, now you're going to get little
Extra
balls of
crispy.
cheese. Crispy balls of
Cheetos.
cheese. Yes. How's this for alimony? A Michigan man who won more than $30 million playing the lottery while separated from his wife has been ordered to give her nearly half the money as part of that divorce settlement. Guy from Pontiac had been split from his wife for about 2 years. Wow. Pull the trigger, dude. Pull the trigger. When he won the big Mega Millions prize.
Oh, my.
You know what the first thing went through his mind? Uh-oh. I should have pulled the trigger. But an arbitrator ruled that the winnings were marital property. Of course they were. They should be shared. The husband's lawyer argued against that.
No.
This is the quote from the lawyer. Ron was lucky, but it was his luck not Mary's. No, I'd say Mary was pretty lucky.
Judge disagreed. Ron didn't have enough money to get a divorce.
She was lucky enough not to put up with Ron, but get half of his $30 million. After taxes and deductions, the lottery player was left with just short of $39 million. Oh, it had to be $300 million. Yeah, 30, because he's got 39 million left, according to this. The arbitrator said his wife should get 15 million. And the appeals court upheld the arbitrator's decision. The former couple's divorce finalized in 2018. Court documents showed they were married in 2004, and they had 3 kids.
Now is she taking the one lump sum, or is she taking the payout over years?
Well, I'd say she's taking out one lump sum out of his behind. No doubt about it. So we have to talk to somebody today?
We don't have to talk to anybody, but
All right.
we need to get the questions and get to a commercial break.
Okay,
and
so
rate
now,
our weather.
Doug Anderson, the voice, the image of farming in Wayne County and White County, for that matter, is going to deliver the 10 questions that he brought with him here today. I hope we don't have any shark questions.
No sharks.
All right, go ahead.
Related to agriculture, of course.
Okay.
Of course. Okay. Number 1, what country did soybeans originate?
Country. Okay.
Country.
All right.
Number 2, approximately how many pounds of food must a chicken eat to produce 1 dozen eggs?
Oh, I was going to. I'm glad you were talking about the production of eggs and not what else chickens produce. But go ahead.
Mm-hmm. On average, how many gallons of milk will a dairy cow produce in a single day? How many cents on the dollar does a farmer receive from money spent on food at home and away from home?
Okay.
Number 5, round to the nearest million, how many acres of farmland are there in Illinois?
Are we able to say that? I mean, if you ever ask a farmer in Wayne County how many acres you farm, and they're not going to tell you.
Well, this is aggregate, of course.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Number 6, what is the most valuable fruit grown in the United States? Number 7, NFL footballs are made out of cowhides. How many cowhides are required to make footballs for 1 season of football?
Oh, we're talking some serious cow hide.
Number 8, chickens that are old enough to lay eggs are called hens. What are they called before they are old enough to lay eggs?
Fryers.
Close, but wrong. Number 9, who invented the cotton gin?
Hey, I've got one.
I think we know that.
Last question. How many cocoa beans does it take to make 1 pound of chocolate?
Okay, well, I bet you there's not many cocoa beans that have been planted yet in Wayne County.
Not in Wayne County.
All right,
No.
we're going to take a break. We'll come back with the answers to Trivia with Doug Anderson after this timeout.
Tired of being hot and bothered by all the summer heat? Give me a call at Finley's Refrigeration in Fairfield. Not only will we fix your problems and cool your home or business, but we will save you a lot of money and sweat in the process. We sell the best and service the rest at Finley's Refrigeration, Heating and Air. Give us a call at 618-599-9888. That's 618-599-9888. Finley's accepts all major credit cards, checks, and cash.
The Infinity 20 air conditioner from Carrier combines the energy efficiency of GreenSpeed intelligence with the convenience of Infinity controls. The system only uses the energy needed to respond more precisely to your comfort needs. With reduced temperature swings, improved dehumidification, and ultra-quiet operation, the most advanced line of products from Carrier just got a lot cooler. Carrier, turn to the experts. Call Sam or Kara at Complete HVAC and Plumbing at 445-3329 and ask about replacement Carrier cartridge filters at discounted prices.
Gatsby's Gaming invites you to our Wayne County location. Gatsby's Gaming has our video gaming machines live, and we are now open 7 days a week. We are excited to provide an incredible gaming lineup with the newest video slot games available. Gatsby's Gaming has 5 new video gaming terminals with a vast variety of games. We supply free chips and soda to gamers while playing. Must be 21 to enter. Gatsby's Gaming, Wayne County, 1476 Illinois Highway 15, Fairfield. Now open 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday and noon on Sundays.
Hi folks, it's Sandy at Gale Sales and Service. Have I got some good news for you? The classic Speed Queen washer is back. You know, the one that has a 2-speed motor with all-metal transmission. And ladies, guess what? There's no lid lock. These units are tested for 10,400 cycles and designed to deliver 25 years life expectancy in the home. It's also covered by a 3-year part and labor warranty. Come in and check out these old-style new machines at Gale Sales and Service, 1605 West Main in Fairfield. We have free delivery within 20 miles and service after the sale. That's Gale Sales and Service in Fairfield.
You've stopped smoking or don't smoke. Congratulations. But you vape or chew. Hold the confetti. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Going smokeless or vaping or hookah are not substitutes for cigarettes and tobacco in general. All contain highly addictive nicotine that makes quitting for good a pipe dream. Quit and stay quit. Call 1-866-QUIT-YES from the Illinois Department of Public Health and the American Lung Association in Illinois. QuitYes.org.
Make a big bang this 4th of July with the best price and quality fireworks in the tri-state for 40 years. TNT Black Cat Fireworks. Check out the new Black Cat 500-gram Purple Monster in pink, the new Black Cat 500-gram Yeti, and Hawk Attack. Over 35 varieties of 500-gram cakes and 200-gram items in stock. Follow us on Facebook, TNT Sporting Goods, and Black Cat Fireworks in Mount Carmel, Indiana. Open 8:30 to 8:30, 7 days a week. Now accepting debit and credit cards. Just cross the bridge in Mount Carmel and follow the signs.
Working toward your dream career can be more affordable with Vincennes University. Invest in a focused quality education that is trusted by industries to deliver results. Study on campus or online. No matter where you are, Vincennes University can help you reach your goals. Learn more at vinu.edu. Vincennes University. Focused quality education.
Radar Weather is sponsored by Conard Financial Group at 510 West Delaware in Fairfield, with securities offered through Raymond James. Conard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
Before going on vacation, you need to know what to pack. Preparing for your financial future is similar. Without proper planning, you could very well be left out in the cold. I can offer you a variety of investment strategies designed for your specific needs. Call me, Chris Conard, at 842-7855, located at 510 West Delaware in Fairfield. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned. Give us a like on Facebook.
Taking a look at the radar weather, nothing in our southeastern Illinois scan of the radar. Nothing in southern Illinois right now. Some scattered showers moving towards St. Louis. Got some heavier showers out in the Kansas City area. Some really heavy thunderstorms out there. Right now it is 74 in Fairfield. It is 73 in Olney, 73 in Flora. It is 74 in Salem, 74 in Mount Vernon. It is 75 in McLeansboro. Carmine is showing us 75. And it's 74 in Grayville. That is a look at the radar weather.
Well, we're back on Morning Coffee, where we were just discussing the repercussions of running over a white squirrel in Olney. I was once told if you had the choice between taking your brand new vehicle over the head of a white squirrel or ramming it into a tree, choose the tree. So there. Doug, I'm going to just give you that piece of advice.
Words of
No
wisdom.
one's ever given that to anybody before. All right, so we've got 5 till 9. We've got 10 ag-related questions. Doug Anderson here, of course, with the Farm Bureau. And he's going to be the trivia master. So, fire.
Fire away. Number 1. What country did soybeans originate?
I'm going to say, just out of the blue, China. How about you?
I want to say Mexico.
China's correct.
China's correct.
Woohoo! Boom shakalaka. Okay.
How many pounds of food must a chicken eat to produce 1 dozen eggs?
1 dozen eggs. How many pounds?
How many pounds?
Of food. 1 dozen eggs. I'm going to say 4 pounds. What are you going to say, Tom?
I want to say 20.
Oh, well, Mike, 4 pounds is dead on correct.
Whoa!
And I'm not looking over your shoulder. I'm not.
4 pounds.
I'm
4
on
pounds.
fire.
Buy a lottery ticket.
Run over a white squirrel. Go ahead.
On average, how many gallons of milk will a dairy cow produce in a day?
In a day.
In a day. How many gallons? I'm going to say that's too many. I would say I'm going to say 5.
I'm going to say 1.5.
So 6 to 7.
6 to 7.
I was closer to
Wow.
you than he was. That's
I
a lot of
am not
milk.
going
That's
to
a lot
buy
of
a
milk.
lottery ticket today.
How many cents on the dollar does a farmer receive from money that is spent on food at home and away from the home? So basically your food dollar. How many cents does a farmer get out of a food dollar?
I'm going to say 2.
I want to say 11.
16.
Oh, they're doing better than I
They're doing
thought.
better. Yep. It
That's
has-
why. That's why everybody's doing so well in ag. That's what.
16
it is.
cents.
16 cents.
Okay.
Number 5. Rounded to the nearest million, approximately, how many acres of farmland are there in Illinois?
In Illinois, and I wonder how many there are total. I know there's a.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
More than 12.
I don't know. I'd say 20 million.
I want to say higher than that, 32.
27. So
Oh, right in the middle?
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're not missing by much.
No.
You guys are on it.
We have a vague knowledge of farming. Is what
we
we're
live
saying.
around it. We eat the food.
We pay
Most
that
important
16
part.
cents.
What is the most valuable
For
fruit?
a moment, you know Matt.
yeah.
You know Matt Kinney.
Of course.
He sent out here yesterday 4 pork chops.
pork
Remember
chops.
from
yeah,
from
really.
Rotary?
From Rotary.
Uh-huh. They were mouth watering good,
they're
right?
good. Oh, yeah.
He sent 4 out here
With potatoes and cake.
before I got back from Rotary.
They were here.
Gone.
Double D
All
ate 'em
4. He ate them with both hands. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That
There's
doesn't
a good
surprise me.
question. How many pork chops can Double D eat in 2 minutes? It's 4. Go ahead.
Most valuable fruit grown in the U.S.
I'm going to say oranges.
I'm going to say tomatoes.
Oranges is correct.
Oranges, correct.
Mhm.
You are on fire,
I
man.
am.
All right, we talked about this earlier.
And yet
in
I'm
the
not
break.
going to the Cardinal game with 23 friends tomorrow. Go ahead.
Exactly.
NFL footballs are made out of cowhides, not pigskins.
And see, we had the peanut gallery said, "Wait a minute, I understand that's pigskins." No, they're cowhides.
How many cowhides are required to make footballs?
How
for
many
one
cows
season?
How many cows gave their lives during this season for football?
For one season of football.
A
600.
bunch. Oh no, I'm going to say 2,000.
3,000.
3,000.
3,000 cows for one season of football.
Hike.
Wow.
Hike.
Yep. Okay, chickens. You said you knew this one. Chickens that are old enough to lay eggs are called hens, but what are they called before
Fryers.
they're old enough to lay eggs?
Fryers. No, they're not hens.
They're
okay, hold on a
chicklets.
second. What about
Chicklets.
what?
Pullets.
Pullets is
Pullets?
correct.
Pullets
Oh,
from the
peanut
outside.
gallery.
Peanut
It's from
gallery.
the news guy.
Who invented the cotton gin?
Eli
Whitney.
Whitney.
Very good. Correct.
Guess I remember that from earlier in the show.
And last question. How many cocoa beans does it take to make 1 pound of chocolate?
Cocoa beans to make 1 pound of chocolate. Oh, man, I'd say a lot. A pound of chocolate. I'd say 100 pounds.
You mean 100 beans?
100 beans, I mean. No.
Pounds. Pounds of beans.
How many pounds of beans?
How many?
Okay, 100 pounds of
I'm sorry. How many cocoa beans?
How many
How many-
cocoa?
how many beans?
How many
Okay, well,
beans?
To
then
make
I got it
1
wrong.
pound of chocolate.
Okay, so I'm going to say 5,000.
I want to say, because cocoa bean is pretty large,
Oh, I
as
didn't
I'm
know
thinking
that.
of that.
My
I'm going to
cocoa
say
beans
12.
My cocoa beans aren't coming up good this year.
Oh, okay.
400.
400?
400 cocoa
You were
beans for
closer than I
1
was.
pound of chocolate.
Okay.
Doug Anderson with. Here's what he's done. He's bellied up to the trough of knowledge and he's slurped and then he's given it to all of our listeners. And I can't help but say thank you
You're
from our
welcome.
listenership, Doug. And we want you back
Glad to be
again,
here.
please. And
Excellent
please take
job.
the complimentary morning coffee
I
cup
will.
with you and show it off.
Show it off. There
Show
we
it
go.
off to everybody
Put it on
that
your-
you see.
Beautiful.
We'll see you on Monday. Have a nice weekend, and you have a good time over the
I
Cardinal
will.
game.
Hope it doesn't rain.
I hope it doesn't either.
But yeah,
Take
we'll
care.
have a good time.
And
Tom?
you know, if you have an extra seat, Mike wants to
No,
go.
I don't. You're going to be here on Monday again,
I'll
right,
be
Tom?
here Monday and
Okay.
Tuesday of next
All
week,
right.
so-
Well, glad to look forward to seeing you on Monday then.
Okay.
Take care.
Have a nice
That's gonna
weekend.
do it for
Same
today.
to you. Bye-bye.
News, talk, sports, and classic rock. This is the station listened to, not just heard. 104.9 WFIW FM Fairfield, Illinois.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City, where there's everyday low prices on Serta, Ashley, Catnapper, and Benchcraft mattresses.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Trump on Twitter says he called off military strikes on Iran last night 10 minutes before they were going to happen when a general told him 150 people would be killed. The president says that's not proportionate to Iran's military shooting down an unmanned U.S. Navy drone and that he's in no hurry.
President Trump asked a third party, the nation of Oman, to relay a message to Iran that the U.S. wants talks, not war. Reuters reports Oman replied that it would send the information, but that Iran has no interest in negotiating.
Fox's Rachel Sutherland in D.C. The president's re-election team plans to roll out a Latinos for Trump campaign next week. He says he's getting more popular with Hispanics.
I went up 17 points because I'm tough at the border.